Hey everybody, one more quick little tip that I wanted to show. A lot of people were asking about how to embed video. A lot of digital media majors in the class, I know, DMA people, and so you probably have a lot of video projects that you want to show and not just still images. Um, there is a pretty simple process by which we can replace still images with videos. The one trick, though, is that they need to be hosted somewhere. They need to be on YouTube or Vimeo, or somewhere similar, just somewhere that can host and embed videos, because you don't want to be hosting the video yourself on your own website. And the distinction is, you have an MP4 file. You don't want it just sitting on this files folder, because then anyone who needed to view it would have to download the entire video, and that could be hundreds of megabytes. Whereas if it's on somewhere like YouTube, they handle all of that. So you don't need to download the video file. They just click play and it'll start streaming instantly. A much better user experience, much faster, much easier. So the trick is that we need to be able to have some sort of existing video. I'm going to use this intro to web video that I did, and I'm going to grab the embed code. We basically just need the link that's in here, this embed link, which they don't make it super easy. You have to copy all of this text. And then let me create a quick little text document here, because all I really want is this URL, the source, and then Bootstrap is going to handle everything else for me. So I'm going to leave this copied. Back into our website, anywhere that you want to put the video is pretty game. I would recommend finding an existing image, like one of these placeholder images for a project, but it can really be anything, but it's really easy to replace an existing one. So this is a card. A card is one of the Bootstrap components. It's basically an image with a headline and some text. Sometimes there's a button. And so you can see that we've got, this card is one of the div classes, and then it's styled with an H100. So there's a whole bunch of different versions of cards, but you can see in the card there's a link that's going nowhere right now. There's an image, that's the card top. There's the card body. There's the card title. So again, all pretty basic HTML items that are styled by some presets in Bootstrap. So what we want to do here is replace the image, just the image part, because, and we can also do the link because it's not going to link anywhere. So I'm going to select that and delete it. And then we're going to go to the insert menu. It should leave everything else. We're just deleting that image card. And under Bootstrap components, I'm going to do responsive video embed. Might give you an error saying that the JavaScript or the CSS might not be compatible and it needs to create a new one. That's not a problem. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Okay, cool. So what happened then is it created this div object that's in the place of that image card, but everything else is still intact. It's giving me a bad gateway right now because it's trying to link to some video that probably doesn't exist anymore. So I can see that I've got a div that is labeling it an embedded responsive 16:9 video. Then there's an iframe with the class responsive embed video. I want to get that link that I copied here, and I'm just going to replace the source URL. Again, we want to leave the quotes, we want to leave everything exactly the same, just replacing that with my YouTube embed link. And boom, all of a sudden I've got my video embedded, ready to go. As easy as that. So again, make sure that all of your videos are going to be embedded and hosted somewhere else, and then link to them using an embedded video object, just like this.